When performing a review, it's important to recognize that we're all human and we must be careful not to fall into some common pitfalls. Truth avoidance. Some managers deal with difficult or sensitive issues by being vague or avoiding the truth. This doesn't help you, the company, or the employee. Remember, avoiding the truth means the situation or behavior will continue or get worse. Then you'll be faced with an even bigger problem. Bias errors. Bias errors occur when the rater evaluates an employee based on a positive or negative opinion of the employee rather than on the employee's actual performance. The most common types of bias errors include first impression bias. The manager makes an initial favorable or unfavorable judgment about an employee and then distorts the employee's actual performance based on this initial impression. Positive or negative halo bias. The manager generalizes the good or bad behavior shown in one aspect of the job to all aspects of the job. Hiring manager bias. Similar to positive halo bias, the hiring manager favors an employee and avoids reality because they hired the employee and are afraid a bad hire will reflect on them personally. Similar to me bias. The manager favorably judges an employee perceived as similar in terms of attitude, values, background, or interests. Illegal discriminatory bias. The manager discriminates against an employee because of race, color, religion, sex, national origin, age, or disability. Contrast errors. Contrast errors occur when the manager compares the employees to other employees rather than to the job's performance standards. Central tendency errors. Central tendency errors occur when the manager rates all employees average on the scale. This is often the case when raters are forced to justify only high or low ratings with a written explanation. Now that you're aware of these biases, you can keep them in mind when evaluating your employees. Remember, when the review is handled correctly, both you as a manager and the employee will benefit.